Coach Faulds here with our Week 4 recap as our Golden Hawks are now 4-0 and still ranked 6th in the country after a 47-20 victory over the Waterloo Warriors this past Saturday. It was a great game. We jumped up early on them 30-0 and held on for a great victory. As you can see, I look very small right now. I'm joined by two of our very large offensive linemen. In fact, they're our boundary offensive linemen, Cooper Hamilton to my left, Josh Reitfeld to my right. Cooper, why don't you tell our fans how big you are?
So I'm standing at 6'7", and I probably weigh about 310 right now.
Awesome. And what about yourself, Josh?
Yeah, I'm 6'5" and 335 right now, so.
Yeah, so as you can see, offensive line, great position, near and dear to my heart as a former quarterback, and obviously near and dear to the heart of current quarterback Taylor Elgersma that's having an outstanding year. So in preparation for Waterloo, we had some outstanding performances by our scout team members. Our offensive scout team player of the week was a fellow offensive lineman, Jason Arigby. On defense, it was defensive lineman Marcus Tenney, and on special teams, it was receiver Kojo Kadua. And then in terms of the game, we had some standout performances. Dawson Hodge was our special teams player of the week. He was good on his field goal. He punted well all day and made all of his extra points. On defense, it was Ify Onyemenem, who had an outstanding game. There were tons of stellar performances, including Ethan Grigorchek had another interception. Jahari Hastings made several tackles and a fumble. But Ify was all over the field and a real leader for us. And then offensively, once again, coming off a 6 touchdown pass performance against Guelph, Taylor backed it up with 5 touchdown passes this past weekend. And then speaking of Taylor and the protection he gets from our offensive linemen, this question is going to be directed towards Josh, and it's kind of cool for our viewers to hear that when you think of all North American sports, football, basketball, hockey, soccer, you name it, everyone is facing the object. They're facing the puck, they're facing the football, they're facing the basketball. What makes the offensive line so special is they're the one position that's kind of kept in the dark. When the ball is snapped by Cody Blackshaw to Taylor Elgersma, Josh, you have another 280-pound individual trying to get past you to tackle Taylor, and then all of a sudden he stops and you just see, was it a touchdown pass? Was it an incompletion? What is that feeling like for the offensive line?
Speaking from my perspective, I think it's a great feeling. We have a great guy at Taylor at quarterback. I trust that he's going to make that throw, make that pass read every time. So, I just do the best of my ability to block the guy across from me as hard, as fast as I can. And, when I see him backing off, I just got to keep going, bring that intensity. The block ends when I say it ends, not when he ends.
Awesome. And it's so true for our viewers. Obviously, there's 7-8 different positions on a football team and 110 members of a football team, but no group is tighter and has a closer bond than the offensive line. So what do we look ahead for now? Well, it's our homecoming weekend this Saturday, 1 o'clock at University Stadium, and we're going to play host to the McMaster Marauders. McMaster is 1-4 on the season, but don't let the standings fool you. They've had very close games against Windsor, Western, and Guelph. So we know we're going to get their best. Maybe directed towards Cooper now. What is it like as a senior player, one of our captains, to run out of the tunnel on homecoming on a sunny afternoon?
Laurier Hoco is like nothing else. The atmosphere that we get here on the Hoco game day is really indicative of Laurier as a culture and as a campus. Laurier is so small and tight-knit that similar to the offensive line, we all know each other, and then we all get along. All the basketball team, we go help them out. We go talk to all the other teams and all that other stuff, and we really support each other throughout the school. And I think Hoco is the best day when it really comes alive. I'm going into my 5th year now, and I think the best day of every game that we play is Hoco, and it really gets the Laurier passion going.
Awesome. Well, Laurier football fans, we hope to see you, alumni, bring the kids out. We'd love to see you 1 o'clock this Saturday, homecoming game. Coach Faulds, 2 offensive linemen. Go Hawks, go.